Hi guys, my name is Roberta and welcome to my world. My channel is called Roberta's World, and thank you so much for joining me today. If you don't know me, my name is Roberta and I'm a 20-year-old, gonna be 21 in July the 15th, and I just wanted you guys to know. Um, and a student at Swansea University studying media and communication. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to know like a bit about me before I start this video. Yes, and I'm gonna start it. Yeah, so um I just wanted to make this video a chill video and just talk about what I wanted to talk about, but in a really chilled out way, the way I would do with a friend. I wanted to change my video a bit today, not make it too professional. Not that my videos are that professional anyway, because I don't think they are, because I use my laptop to record videos. But anyway, today I want to talk about, what do I want to talk about? The things I was looking for in a guy in the past, like when I was younger, a teenager, and the things I look for now that I'm a young adult. So I'm in my 20s, and the things I looked for when I was a teenager and I was in school is completely different from the things are completely different from the things I'm looking for now in a guy. And yeah, like, these are the things I would look for in a, like, if a guy wanted to date me, these are the things I would look for before I say yes, or before I do be serious with him in a serious relationship. And this other thing, I'm currently dating now. I've been with my boyfriend for a while, like a few months now, and these are the things I actually looked for in him. Hey guys, I wanted to sit comfortably before I start properly. When I was about 13, I literally had such high standards, and yeah, I didn't want a boyfriend. I told my nanny actually, that auntie, she asked me about like guys and whether I'd been meeting guys. It was actually strange for me because I was young. Like, why would you ask that? Anyway, so I told her, like, auntie, I want to be like, a nun. I'm not interested in guys. I do not want to get married. I don't want to have a boyfriend, let alone get married one day. I do not want kids. Even though I love kids, I do not really see myself having kids, because if I don't have a with me, like, I have to be married. My values work the way that I have to be married before I have kids. And if I don't have a husband, I won't be having kids. So yeah, I just, when I was 13, I wasn't bothered. And then when I turned about 15, 16 till about 18, the first thing I really, really wanted in a guy was someone who was Christian like me, someone who like grew up in a Christian home. So that's the first thing I wanted. To be honest, when I was younger, I wasn't that much of a Christian, but because that's what my family wanted, that's what I wanted. So that was the first thing I wanted. But I was quite like a like I I let the peer pressure get to me a bit. So when I was with my friends, I just literally followed what they did. And the second thing I probably wanted in a guy was a rich guy. That was what that was what my friends were looking for. So that's what I was looking for. I mean, a guy who had money enough to look after me and get me all the lovely things I wanted. which is a bit childish when you think about it now, because now I don't want a guy with loads of money. Love isn't about that. The third thing I wanted when I was a teenager was a guy that I guess was very popular. So a guy that he was friends with everybody and everybody loved. And the third one probably, the fourth one, excuse me, probably was I probably wanted to be with a guy or be in a relationship with a guy. Those were goals for me, like a guy who probably like looked like Chris Brown, like a guy who looked like that, like a guy who looked in my eyes perfect, like a guy. Nobody's perfect, and I realize that now, but a guy who was so like good looking that everybody would look at him or look at you when you walked past. Right, guys, so I didn't really make a list. I should have made a list, but now I'm gonna talk about the 4 things that I look for now that I'm I'm a grown adult. Well, not grown, but I'm a young adult, old enough to know the real essence of love. The first thing I probably want in a guy, or that it kind of stayed from when I was a teenager, is a guy that not just is a very good Christian, but gets led by the Spirit. And if you don't know what that means, well, it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's another video to explain what being led by the Spirit means. But yeah, a guy who really, really just, not just a good guy, but a guy who literally would like call you to pray, like say, darling, let's pray, or hun, let's pray, I want to pray about this, or do you want to pray about something? That's the kind of guy, the first thing that I would look for, because I'm a prayer warrior. I'd want a guy who was a prayer warrior as well. Now, the second thing, to be honest, good looks is not on my list, because I believe like love isn't all about looks. If he's good looking, that's fine, like, but he doesn't need to look like Chris Brown. But the second thing I probably would look for, like, which I'd probably call relationship goals now, is like a guy who would do anything for you, like a guy who loves you so much that he would literally donate his heart for you, like all parts of his organs for you. That's the kind of guy, the guy that loves you so much, literally. Like, I love that. I love knowing that you love me so much, and I love you so much that I'd do anything for you. That's the second thing. I'd say the third thing that I look for is a guy who is just himself. Really, just be yourself. Like, if you're a talkative person, be talkative. Don't try to be who you're not, because it will just spoil things. Like, yeah, it will spoil things, because you don't want a guy who's just gonna be quiet when he's talkative, or a guy who's gonna be talkative when he's quiet, because later on he will crack at some point and you wouldn't like it, because he basically lied to you. Actually, yeah, we're getting on to the fourth and the most important part. It might be five things that I like about a guy now, actually. So the fourth thing that I think is really like one of the relationship goals I look for now that I'm almost 21 is a guy who's just honest. Like, if I I don't like saying I hate anything, and I really don't like the word hate. But the one thing I probably hate the most is if you blatantly lie to me. I really hate people who lie. Like, you lie about the little things as well, and you lie about the big things like having kids, being married. Those are quite big things for a girl to know about before you enter a relationship. Please do not lie about those things, because I will not be happy when I find out that you lied to me. And I probably wouldn't even date you anyway if I had doubts that you were lying to me. But then again, I'm just a nice person. Like, I see the good in people, and I probably would date you if I had doubts. And I just be like, oh no, he's not cheating, he's not lying, he's not got a wife, he's not got a girlfriend. Even if you have a girlfriend, you shouldn't lie. Like, you should tell the person, like, okay, maybe we should just be friends until maybe, like, if it doesn't work with my girlfriend. Like, but don't be flirting with a girl, like leading her on when you have a girlfriend. It's the same for girls. Like, don't lead a guy on if you have a boyfriend. Like, you need to let him know straight away that you have a boyfriend. You can only be friends, nothing more. No talk about love. Stop him when he talks about love. Don't encourage it. So that's the fourth thing. Yeah, so I wanted to make this video because I wanted you guys to know a bit more about me. And since I mentioned my boyfriend in some vlogs already, I just wanted you to know what the things that led up to me deciding or saying yes to being his girlfriend. And these are quite important things to me. They might actually be quite important fundamental things to other girls in the world, because I believe I'm not the only one who expects these things from a guy. Like, to be honest, I was really childish when I was a teenager. Even though, like, around my friends anyway, even though I was quite mature, like, when I was in school and when I was studying and at home. But when I was out with my friends, I like acted dumb, which wasn't good. But those were the things that I said to them that I wanted in a relationship. But now that I'm older, I'm a young adult, the later things that I said are the things that I'm looking for in a relationship now, and why I would want to stay with a guy and probably get married to them. Those reasons would be that, like, love is on, like, you can't choose who you love. I've realized that you can't actually be like, oh yeah, I'm waiting till I meet someone who looks like Chris Brown, or someone who looks like, I don't know, Tiger. If you like Tiger, if you think he's a good looking guy, which I prefer Chris Brown, to be honest. Anyway, that's another day, that's another video. But I just wanted you guys to know what relationship goals are for me. And yeah, like, a lot of people say, oh, relationship goal, this, that is a goal, relationship goal, but they don't actually know what real relationship goals are. Just trying to say, like, from my point of view. Wow, this video has gone on for a bit too long, and it's 2 a.m. on Sunday, and I need to go to church tomorrow because I've missed quite a few weeks of church. But I watched the preaching for like 2 weeks worth of preaching, so I didn't really miss it. Like, I just didn't go to church. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm not gonna make it longer than it already is, and I just wanted to make this video long because I haven't really uploaded any video for this week, so thank you so much. I haven't been that as consistent as I normally are, and I'm so sorry, and I'm not even speaking proper English anymore. It's probably time, shows that it's time to go, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'm so sorry for being inconsistent with my videos, right? For like about a week or 2 weeks I've been a bit inconsistent and not uploading videos. I'm so sorry, and I promise to get better. I'm not gonna say when exactly it will improve, but very, very soon, probably by next week, I'll be getting back to how I normally upload, and you'll be seeing much more of this face. My vlogs do go out as usual. Like, what am I doing anyway? My vlogs do go out as usual every day, like, or at least every other day, so that is regular, but the videos aren't like Tuesday and Friday like I normally do it anymore, like for the last 2 weeks. But I promise, when I get back to Swansea, which is on Tuesday, and it's Sunday now, I will get back to normal. I promise. I will record a video on the coach if I have to, or as soon as I get back to Swansea. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I know you guys are so patient, and I love you guys for being so patient. Thank you so much for the support, and I just love you guys. Please, 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 just know that you are loved by me. If you think no one else loves you, just know I love you. And anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it and can relate to any of those goals I mentioned, give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what your goals were when you were younger, or what your goals are now, and what your goals, if they've changed as you've got older. And I'd really like to find out. I really love to know. Like, yeah, I really like seeing comments on my videos, and don't forget to share, and most of all, don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.
The light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you